my goodness. Gotta move some things around here, including my camera. Hold tight. So sorry, y'all. I don't want to make nobody get sick, but I need to pull this down a little, okay? Sorry. Okay, y'all. I really jumped on here because today work was dumb. And I just needed to do something that was not work related. I mean, this is fun for me. So I wanted to come on here, and also I'm behind in some things, sharing some stuff with y'all. So I thought I would come on here and do some of that tonight. All right, let me see. Talili. Hey, Esther. Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh. Listen, I ain't even plan out this live. I just know I got some stuff I need to show y'all, and I needed to get away from work. Y'all, I'm not gonna talk about work. If I start going down this street, somebody like light me up in the chat, because that's not why I'm here. But I just finished a work meeting and it made me mad. So I'm here with I'm hoping for some different energy. All right, so first, I got all this stuff to share with y'all. Like, I still have not shared what I got in Texas. I had Happy Meal that I received before I even left for Texas. So there's that I have to share. And then I also, because it's the beginning of September, this is a time of year that feels very much like a reset for me, only because, I don't know, September come, I guess because of fall and, um, the seasons change. It just feels like a restart. It's kind of like a new year for me within the year. So, whew, I am going to show y'all what I've done so far as tracking my year, and talk a little bit about what I did on Hobonichi Day. It's not as bad as y'all might think. And then show y'all some of the Happy Meal that I have from before I went to Texas. And then I'll get on here later and show y'all. I got it all divided up in 3 sections. All of what I got from Talia and Paula. And then I got another bag of stuff I bought from other places. And then what I got at the Hello Houston event. So that's probably going to be 3 separate more lives. I need to go live every day until I get this done. But it was important to me to share this because I see a lot of people asking questions and talking a lot about the planner life, journaling, what they're doing for 2026, all that kind of stuff. So let me see. Let me make sure I can see y'all's comments. Okay. Yep. Okay. I see y'all. Okay. Here we go. Wait. Okay. I see the numbers again. I think I know. I'm ready. Add the card. Oh. Hey, Lucy. No negative thoughts, just positive. That's right, Esther. Ooh. I gotta go back there in the morning, though. Praise the Lord. So, okay, my screen is not moving. Okay, here, it's moving on my phone. All right, so, y'all, this is also a confessions video. So, I have spent a lot of time sharing with my patrons, like, how I plan, how I journal, all that kind of stuff. I have fallen off the wagon with the planning, and I'm gonna show you how. And some people, like I shared this with somebody else one-on-one, and they were like, "Girl, that is not falling off the wagon." But to me, it is. Like, I have a tendency to finish what I want to finish what I start. I know we all do, but I'm one of those people that will go back and make sure it's done. And now I don't even care. So that's where I am right now. But this is my planner. Let me make sure it's close enough. Here we go. Let me move this box a little bit. Okay. So this is my planner right now. This is the one I've been using all of 2025. And I get the Simple Paper Co. subscription monthly. And so every time I get it, it comes with a cardstock calendar. So I always stick that in the front here. Sometimes I'll put like a sticker doll in there too, but I was fine with just that this time. And then this is just additional stickers that I always say I might use one day in my planner. But sometimes I do use it. Like you can see, I cut out some of the books of the Bible from here. I'll show you what I do with that inside of here. I gotta reopen this because it's showing a lag. Okay, here we go. All right, so inside of here is so one thing I was doing was I was taking one sticker from each of the kits that I was receiving, and I would put it on this page. There was no reason for it. I just like the way these stamp stickers look, and so I wanted to keep a collage of all the months together. And so I did that in this space on my perpetual calendar or the yearly calendar. And then initially I didn't know what to do with this page, but by the middle of January this year, I figured out that I wanted to track when I finished reading certain books of the Bible, specific books of the Bible. So here, I printed all the books out and I cut them down to the, you saw them in here, I cut them down to the abbreviation that we typically use for that book, and I put it in for the day when I finished that book. So I've tracked that well. I'm up to date on reading the Bible through in a year again for the third or fourth time, I think. And then here is my tracker. So I do this monthly, the top part, because sometimes I'll change when I'm tracking. Like I'll recognize during the month, I don't really need to track this. So I'll take it off in the next month and put something else there that I want to track instead. So every month I'll refill out the top and I just put a dot when I do that action on that day. And if you see a slash, the slash means I didn't do it on the day, but I did it. So I don't even know why I need to track that I didn't do it on the day, but I did it. But it just helps me to know how accurate this is when I look at it. I don't want to just see a bunch of dots if I didn't really do all of these things at those times. So are y'all talking? Let me see. I don't see nothing. I just want to make sure I ain't missing nothing. Sometimes stuff is happening and I find it later. Okay, so that was January through April, and then this is May through August. And then we're on September, which I just started. Also, notice y'all, let me tell you something. So this is Tomoe River paper in this. This is a Paper Test Designs, which I'm hearing now there's been some challenges with people getting their order without getting like this big fee attached to it for shipping. I'm not planning to use this brand again next year, so that's not going to be my plight. But what I noticed is, so when I started this, it was fine. I used the same pen on all these pages. It did shadow a bit, but on this specific page, it shadowed bad. Like you can almost see all my dots through the page, which it's not even just the paper, it's this page. Like this page looks almost like terrible. So I was thinking about maybe going back and whiting out over the spaces that should truly be white. I don't know if I care that much, but I did notice it just with this one page. And so that's my little blotter so that my ink doesn't transfer to the other side when I turn the page. So that's all of my tracking. And then in this section, the monthlies, all I do here is I will use some of the Simple Paper Co kit to decorate the outside border area, and then inside the boxes I'll just briefly write like what I did that day. Sometimes I forget, so you'll see some of these boxes are empty, like this one's not full. Here is February, and this is March. I do have some empty boxes, y'all. This one says working while ill. And I just put a sticker there because I ain't even had the strength. I remember that. I ain't even had the strength to write anymore in that box. But okay, so clearly I did it in April. Okay, May was where I started falling off. So you see here, I got some days that are empty. And then I have all 4 of these days here empty in June. It's not a lot, but still, to me, I'm always in my head like you could have filled it out. So, anyways, this was July, fully filled out, and then August. Oh, I missed 2 days in August. I was just trying to think in my head what was going on around that time. But anyways, um, and now I'm on September. So I just started it. I'm going to fill out day 3 and try to keep that going throughout the month. But that's essentially what I've used the monthlies for. Sometimes people don't know what to write in a monthly because you don't want to use it as a scheduler. It's not really a lot of space sometimes in these boxes. So I just jot down little mini things that I did. Just reminds me quickly what I did that day for gratitude purposes. Like when I go back in the mornings to journal in this book, sometimes I'll be like, what did I do yesterday? And that little jotting down or whatever I wrote will remind me. So I have my other empty calendar pages here, and then this was the vision board I did at the beginning of the year for this planner. It looks the same in this one, but it's sized differently, of course. I had planned to make a second vision board mid-year, but that didn't happen, so I'm just gonna have to stick with that one. So anyways, these are my planner pages starting with January. Now I'm showing y'all this because you know we start the year strong. Y'all see this like every day. All this stuff I was doing. Oh gosh, I'm living the life, right? Got all the stickers on the pages. At some point you're gonna see a shift. So this is not empty to me. Oh, can't pick that up. I put that down intentionally for flip throughs. Had somebody's address underneath. So anyways, look, I'm doing good all the way through March. And then somewhere in March, I started falling off a little bit. I mean, there's some stickers on here, but you see I didn't really fill it out fully like I did some of the other pages. And then I get here. I was really into this at first. You can see that I was color coding like what I was doing in the hours. I did that through when I did that through what is this month? I covered through the end of February. 2 months, and then I put some stickers there because I was over it. There's a picture on that one, and then I started doing this charting, which it was okay, but I didn't maintain that either. So it kind of started falling off here. And then by the time I got here, oh wait, pause. I get a pass on this one because this is when I was in Japan. And it says that. So that's why this is empty. And then when I came home, I picked it back up a little bit. So something about leaving the country, and I came back and I didn't want to do nothing anymore. So when I came back, it's very limited. Like I didn't even do the charting over here. I stopped writing the to-do list that I was writing, and it turned into me just writing like essential things I needed to know that I was doing each day. So no charting. I drew my own coffee monster down there. And then, oh my gosh, y'all. So by May, first week of June, it's going to be some blank spreads. Then I came back. This was me using stickers literally lying around my craft room. And then it turned into, let me just write down what I need to do. I saw that one sticker sitting on my desk one day to the side, and I said, oh, let me stick that one in. That's literally what happened. I did the same with this page. I started off, I was like, I'm going to put a little coffee monster that shows how I felt each day and write a little blurb beside it. But see, I stopped on Wednesday. Here I go with another blank page. So, anyways, I kind of picked it back up in July. But it was still me just writing high level things, not going as deep as I did initially. And then here we are at, this was last week. No, this is last week. This is this week. So I stopped decorating altogether and just write stuff down that I need to remember and do. So there's that. I don't know what's going to be the end of this planner. Maybe I'll pick back up using some stickers again or something. I don't know, but I mean, as long as I know what I'm supposed to be doing every day, I'll be okay. All right, so after the weekly pages, these are just like notes pages that were in the back, and I did use these to a degree, not as fully as I think anticipated at the beginning of the year, but I did use them for the most part. I have some stuff I still need to fill in, but this is not required. Just some planning sheets back here, and then Coffee Monster labels, and then some stickers I need to put down. But the rest of this is just blank note sheets. So I wanted to show you all that because it's September and this is my reset month. And yeah, I'm going to try to reset with the planner. It's not like so far off the mark that I'm embarrassed to share it with anyone. Like I didn't skip so many weeks that it wasn't worth me showing. But my journal, I fell off a little bit in this, not in, well, yeah, in the journaling too, but some in some of my beginning parts as well, I fell off a little bit. So I'm gonna show y'all. This has the exact same intro. I did like some of the same things. It has the same cover page, and then also I have the same vision board. You saw this in the smaller one too. I love how you edit. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to throw those away. I still don't feel like I put them in the best place though, Talia, because I feel like when I'm done with this book, like I would have to open it again to see those stickers. I don't know, but I'm glad you like that. I'll keep doing it then. Okay, so this is also a Paper Test Designs. I got this with this at the same time, and I have one more book also, but I'm not sure that I'm going to use it anytime soon. But on these monthly long pages, I literally just wrote a word each day of how I was feeling, and I put again one of those stamp stickers from my Simple Paper Co kit at the top, and then a little sticker from the kit at the bottom. So yeah, good point, but still, yeah, yes, you're right, Talia. And I got all those empty notes pages in the back. So I like this because it's very neat. But I think next year I want to change this to be more graphed, because I would like I can read the words and see, I was grateful on a day, I was relieved another, productive on another day, but I want to see like the ebbs and flows of the month. So without reading the words, I can't see if I was up or down. In the past, tracking in this way, I used to color code with a Tombow marker, which gave me a better visual, but it was just too much of a hassle to try to find that exact same color that I was using for certain moods and stuff like that. So that's why I transitioned to this, it was easier, but it's harder to see like what I'm trying to look for. So how many notes pages come in the back of that one? Are you talking about this one or the planner, Talia? Actually, let me see if it's numbered, because if it's not, girl, I might not be able to tell you. Let's see. Oh, it is numbered. So, let's see. I have 1 through, it's 238. You see, this was my tester page, the planner. Yeah, so it's 238 notes pages. My test page didn't do too bad. That was fountain pen ink at the top, and that's why it bled through. But anyways, yeah. Okay, so moving along, I think I'm gonna do more of a graphing of what planner is that. Oh, hi Tracy. This is a personal size. What did I just say? Paper Test Designs, and it's actually called the Weekly Notebook. So I don't know if they classify this as a planner on the website. I'll show you what a blank page looks like. It looks like a planner to me. It has on the left, it has all days of the week. You can also get these in other sizes. I don't know why I ordered personal. I have never used a personal in my life. But whatever. When it came, I said I think I had one cover, and that was this. This was a print Prussian cover that something else was in. I took it out and put the planner in here. So this is not my size. I'm not a personal girl. So it's too small for me, but I made it work. And I don't know. It's just, I think if it was bigger, I probably would have done more with this. Yes, I know it's international, girl. I paid the shipping on it that first time I bought these. But not as much as what that lady said she paid in the group, that's for sure. That's why I bought all those books at one time. So I bought 3 books and I think a few other things all at the same time. So I only had to pay that shipping once. So now I have some things by Paper Test Designs. It's not used. Maybe I'll pass that along because I don't know what I'm gonna do with it now. People out there scrambling for it. So anyways, this is July and August, and I just started September, and 3 more months left, and all these pages will be done. So this is what I mean by I like to see my stuff done. So this is all updated for the most part. I got to fill in today. Okay, and then these pages, let me show you what these look like without anything on them. So this is what it looks like. The year, the month was not on the side. Those are my stickers that I put there, but I didn't know what to do with this because I already had the monthly mood tracking. I had the monthlies in my planner. Like I didn't know, and I really didn't know what to use this chart for. So I just did high level things that happened in the month that were great. I don't know how else to explain it. Like highlights from the month, I guess you could say. So I did these highlights for January. They go straight across. And then these are for February. I wrote a little blurb about it or bulleted out like the high level things. And then here at the bottom in March, I had 2 photos. So I made that little flip up here. And then there's 1 photo here. And just put a little caption with it. So it's like monthly recaps on these pages. I did through April. That's April. And this is May. And this is June, which also has a flip. And I think that's where I stopped, y'all. So I have the pictures printed for July and August. I just gotta put them in here. But essentially, all I use these pages for is like, what were the things I accomplished? So at the end of the year, for those of you who are not familiar with what I do, at least on Patreon, I often go back and do a year in review. And sometimes that involves me doing a little bit of digging through my phone and stuff like that to find that information out unless I'm tracking it somewhere. And so this kind of will be my year in review now because I've tracked what I've done for the most part each month. So that's that section. And then these pages are for, it's like 2 blank pages and then there's a monthly calendar. So what I use the 2 blank pages for are the take action pages from my journaling kit, my 5-point journaling kit on Patreon. So as I do the things during the week, I'll check them off. And then on the calendar page, I print a photo from each day and stick it in that spot. Now, before I get asked this, if you're already a patron, you have access to the template that I use to print these out. You just drop your photos in and print it, cut it, and then stick them down. So I've used that every month for like the last two years maybe. And then this was January, and then this is going into February. You see, I did all these in February. And then this is my spread for February. All these stickers came from my journaling kit. Was February? Okay, so February is the month that I started figuring out that I may not have a picture every day. Like there's some days that maybe I don't want to take a picture because I was not in the mood or I was at work all day. There's nothing to take a photo of, whatever the reason is. So I would stick a stamp sticker there instead. So the 4th and the 5th here, the 15th and 16th, the 18th and the 20th, 27th. Those days I didn't have a photo that I felt was worthy of being in the book. And so I still stuck something there just for the continuity of the page. So just in case you ever look closely at this and you're like, what? Is that a sticker? It is. Okay, so this is going into March. Daffodils are, March is my birthday month and daffodil is the flower for March. So that's why I highlighted that flower that month. And again, I did use a couple of stamp stickers on days I didn't have photos. In my defense, March I had a serious illness. Something was going on with my body, and I was in and out the doctor's office a lot that month. And so this whole week right here, I couldn't even take a photo. Like it wasn't the time. It was right after I saw Talia. She right there. Everything went down after that. So you see a lot of stamp stickers in that part because I was severely ill. Like I had a situation. And then this is going into April, and this is my monthly for that. I didn't use as many stamp stickers that time. I started to come out on the other side here. Started to go outside again. Um, and this is May, going into May. I did really good with doing those tasks each week. Here's my monthly for May. And June. This is June. You might see yourself on these pages if I saw you in that month. And then July was strawberries. I know because this is red. And okay, August is where I stopped. So I need to fill in August and September. August I haven't printed yet, so that makes sense. Once I get it printed, I'll stick the stickers down on the side of my little stripes that I get from my journaling kits. I always use the stripes in this book because they're long, and then I'll stick my photos down after I print them. So that's what goes on the monthly pages in the front of this book. I really like that there's blank pages in front of the month. You could do so many things with this layout, but I won't have it again. So, and then the rest of this is my journal. I'm not gonna go through all my journal pages, y'all, because you won't be here all night. But I do want to show you for September what I did. Where does it start? Wait a minute. Hold tight. Hold please. Okay, well, I'll start here because I like my little Superman symbol. So I went to the movies with my hubby on the last day of August, and I drew the Superman symbol and wrote about what I learned from watching that movie. That movie was so impactful to me. My husband was not a fan. He is a Marvel fanatic, and I guess it didn't meet his standards, but I'm always looking for the lesson because I'm the English teacher in the audience. And I discovered the lesson. It was a great lesson, and I felt like it was one everybody needed to learn, and so I walked away with something positive while my husband was like disappointed. So anyway, this is my weekly for the first week of September. I still need to write my affirmation here for today, but for the most part, I am already caught up. I'm getting ready to do my journaling for September the 3rd after we get off of here in preparation for tomorrow. And there's no extra pages in the back of this book, so that's it for my journaling book. These are the two main books that I used this year. Let me pull this down. And I did use some others, like I did some travel journaling and stuff like that, but for the most, and some of you might remember this was in a traveler's notebook cover. Oh, that thing had to come out. You know why? Because it got too chunky for it. So it doesn't even close right anymore. This is what it came out of, and now it's not even shaped right anymore because this big old notebook was in there for so long. So I got it under something so it can like flatten again a little bit, and maybe I'll use it with a smaller insert in the future. This can't go in anything. I just took it out and let it be. So that's that. My plan, let me tell you what happened on Hobonichi Day. My plan for next year. I did not buy, Talia, why you make that face? What I do? I did not buy a Hobonichi, y'all. What I did buy, though, because I'm going to tell y'all the truth, I bought Hobonichi covers because there is a Hobonichi artist that I am very fond of. Do I have something of hers nearby? Hold tight, please. I think I do. Yes. No, that's not her. So there's two that I like. Maybe if I show you this, you'll know who I'm talking about. But this isn't her. Her name is Yumi. But she this is another Japanese artist whose work mirrors hers and who I also love. This is Aiko Fukawa. And Yumi, I can't remember her last name, but she designed those cat covers for Hobonichi. So I bought the A5 and a purple A5 cover. I don't know what I'm going to put inside, but I just really wanted the covers before they sold out. They sold out last time. But I'm so glad that I didn't frantically try to get the one from last year because it was the cover of the actual journal. There was a cover of an actual journal, and then there was a separate cover. The separate cover I didn't care for so much. The one I liked was on the actual Hobonichi, and that sold out quickly. I looked everywhere, and they were overpriced everywhere, so I gave up on it. This year, I got mine from Little Craft Place, and my plan is to put my own stuff on the inside. So I got the cover I wanted. I'm not buying a Hobonichi. I'm not convinced that that paper has changed. I've seen some pen tests, and people try to like call stuff shadowing that bled. I'm just like, no. I am using these fountain pens next year. I've invested too much money to be playing around with y'all, so I'm not doing it. All right, so I'm gonna move on to, oh my goodness, I keep moving my phone. So I ordered some stickers from, is this hers? I didn't know that. Hold on. This is her washi tape. I thought I was buying someone else's washi tape from her. Well, anyways, her brand is called Happiness Handmade. Her name is Danielle. She is on Instagram under her name. Danielle. Oof. I gotta look up her last name. But I was just thinking about going back to Tracy, you know what? This is what I'm gonna say to you. If you want that Hobonichi Weeks, get it. Don't listen to me. I want everybody to be happy with what they get. I will watch people to find out what their opinions are, but I will still, if I'm not convinced, if they didn't change my mind, I will still get the item. Um, it was because of all those videos floating around that I was convinced that the Hobonichi was not ready yet. And so I wouldn't tell someone not to get it because of what I've seen, and they might have a better experience than I did. So, no, get what you want, Tracy. Don't listen to Talia. Sterling Ink had some issues too. Honestly, I don't think there's a perfect notebook out there right now. I think everybody's struggling with this paper. It's a gamble. Like, you just really don't know what you're gonna get. Now, I do like Sterling Ink, but I'm just not convinced in anybody's paper right now. So I'm gonna go with that good old school Hobonichi. I'm probably gonna get one of them old graph notebooks and just make my own spreads, because I'm not risking that again and going into a gel pen. Oh, well, that's okay. She doesn't have to use fountain pens to get a good paper. I mean, if she wants it, she should get it. But also, if you want that Hobonichi Weeks, get that. You're the one that's going to use it. People will tell you to buy stuff, and if you're not in love with it, it'll sit for the rest of the year, and you don't want that. Okay. Oh, she put y'all don't need to see that. My receipt here. Okay, so she wrote me this note, which I thought was very sweet, because like this was not just a note. Like, usually people just say like, thank you for your order or whatever. She really wrote some nice words, so I appreciated that. But I wanted to show you just quickly this. Wait a minute, let me see. This is what I bought. What is in this bag is what she sent to me, which I am grateful for, and I really like these. Oh, you know what? Talia, do you know why I have two of these? I meant to share these with you before I went to Texas, but everything was just moving so fast. And I only got two because they were green. I said she might like these, but now I think about it, you'll probably just make it yourself with ink. So I bought these sheets because I thought they would be fun in the background of some of my collaging, and I don't have to pull the ink out. I hate pulling my ink out unnecessarily and making a mess all over my craft room. So I do like these. I think I bought all the ones she had. And then I got this one just because it had the fountain pens and the inks. So This is what I bought from her. I like background stuff I can use behind my sticker dolls. And then this is what she sent me. I think so. It has coffee beans in this bag. I'm not gonna take them out on my desk, but I thought that was cute because the this entire package is all coffee focused stickers. And if you did not know, I do have a coffee journal that I keep. So this will definitely be utilized. Let me open this and show y'all these. Dang, I didn't open this yet. This is crazy, girl. I need to slow down, okay? All right, so I'm actually gonna see this myself I've seen these stickers online, but this is the kind of thank you card I'm used to from a shop. And then there's a QR code on the back to find her shop again. That little clip is a coffee cup, y'all. You see that? And it's like a brown. It's a brown colored clip. And let's see. This is about her happy rewards. I'm apparently a member now because of my order I just showed y'all. And look, y'all, she put a coffee stain piece of filter in here. That's so cute. And I love how she put this together. I like little cute things put together. Okay, so let me show you these coffee stickers real quick. This is, wait a minute. Here's her last name. I was trying to remember that earlier. So it's Danielle. I don't know how you say her last name. But this is her Instagram, y'all, if you want to look her up after I'm done. And again, her brand is called Happiness Handmade. So all of this is from her Hot Mess Press collection. So all these coffee stickers. Oh my goodness. I like how they look a little watercolored. Oh my gosh. I'm up here really reading this. I don't know my coffee off of that chart. I need to figure that out before I put it in my journal. I love coffee stain stickers. I want to just have an unlimited supply of these. I put them a lot of times in the background of stuff. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Okay, and then there's more coffee beans. Let me tell you something. Hot Mess Press. Yes, isn't that cute? I just got a new coffee machine, y'all, and I get to grind my beans before I put them in the pot. And I think it has like changed my coffee life, but it has also caused me to drink way more coffee than I need to. I love the coffee with the flowers coming out the cup. All of this is in one kit, y'all. I do think you can purchase these sheets separately. Like if there's one that you see and you're like, oh, I just want that cafe. I think you can just buy the cafe. And here's like a sheet of a lot of those things on one, but they're smaller. So this is Hot Mess Press. The entire collection is 15 sheets. And I'm so thankful to Danielle for her generosity. She sent me 15 sheets. Yeah, I might have bought 15 sheets. But I'm going to use them this month because I think things are starting to turn. Like the season, everything's changing over. So I think it's the time of year where we can start using this stuff. Oh, one more thing from her shop. I got this washi tape, which I'm going to open on here because I want y'all to see it. Oh man, this is very sticky. Okay, let me find where I open it at. Y'all, I haven't even looked at this yet. I saw like pictures of it online, and I think I bought this. So yeah, that lady, God bless her business. She's one of them people that I believe deserves community support. And that's all I'll say right now. Okay, let me pull up this little green piece that's holding the washi down. And then I'll open this up so y'all can see it. Wait a minute, where does it start? Okay, right here. Is that pet tape? No, this is it's washi tape that looks like a stamp on the edges. I'm gonna hold it close to the camera so you can see up close to you. and everybody else. Sorry, I'm not leaving y'all out. It's just I know Talia gonna text me about this later probably, so I need to give her a good look now. So what was the name of this? Oh shoot, what did I do with the? This is called Writing Desk. The theme of this is Writing Desk. So all of it is themed. Oop, I tore that. Oops, not the Traveler's Notebook. Let me hold tight, y'all. Let me get that little piece on the side so it don't tear anymore. Okay, so there's a typewriter here. That notebook that I just accidentally tore. And then what did I start with? The book. Yeah, isn't it cute? It's like vintagey. I know you like that, Talia. There's ink with a fountain pen, envelope with a wax seal. Oh, look, Talia, you know what I just thought about when I saw this one? This light. What did I think about? Tell me in the chat what I just thought about. Another typewriter. So you saw a different one earlier. This one was smaller in the opposite direction. And then here's an envelope with a wax seal. Gosh, that's still going, y'all. This is all still one. Hold tight. Oh, this is the last one in the lineup. It's a vintage paper with, Lord, y'all know that little glass. What is it called? With the light. Tell me, Talia, doesn't that look like the the stamp that Eric carved? That's all I'm gonna say. That you don't have right now. Okay, so all of this is one set of this washi tape, y'all. That's a good little strip right there of different things. This is perfect for fall and people who like to send happy mail. And there's a good little bit of this on this roll. So if you're interested and you looking through her shop, it's called Writing Desk. Don't worry, you still came out good. You still came out good. So that's the washi tape from her shop. Okay, what was I going to show you next? The next thing I want to show you is Manny's new journal. This is from Express and Explore on Instagram. Let me open it first. Well, look at that packaging, y'all. Ain't she cute? She is just this lady. This is also international mail. I guess I should start saying it now if people go to order, right? Because I don't want y'all to get. Well, her I don't remember how she delivered it, but hers was not expensive. I don't know what she uses though. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry, y'all. This was before my Texas trip too. So okay, so here's Manny's new journal. Look. So he got the same little charm that he has on his other journal. If y'all haven't seen it, I don't have it in front of me, but it looks exactly like this, but it's like a coffee color, like a light tan. He has the same charm. It also says Manny's journal. The inside is chunky because I filled both of the Talia, don't pick on Manny. He filled both of his inserts in his first journal, so I had to get him another one. And she didn't have any more of that color, so I got brown. So I'll show you what the inside looks like. Y'all can use this for yourselves. Let me tell you a few things about this. You can customize where it says Manny. You can put anything there. So you can say Lucy's journal, Talia's journal, Esther's journal, or you can call it travel journal. Or you can put something more specific there if you choose to. But Manny was custom, and you can customize it in her Etsy shop. And then on the inside, this is leather. It's just like a traveler's. You have two little book inserts where you can fill the pages. One day I'm gonna come over here because somebody did say, Talia, leave me alone. Oh my gosh, I should show y'all Manny's journal because Talia keep calling it out. But I am gonna come back and do a flip through just of his journal because I shared like a piece of it or something on somewhere else. And everybody was like, we need to flip through. So I will do that. Okay, so this came, she usually sends a travel freebie when you order from her. So that's what's inside of here. And, well, I'm assuming so because all I bought was the journal. Okay, so this is the travel freebie. Oh my gosh, she made a little sheet for Manny. sorry, y'all. I'm just seeing this part. I saw the journal. I didn't open the envelope. You might need to do a two-part. Talia, you are always supposed to be on my side. I'm feeling a little bit like you're not on my side right now. You got to get back on the right side. So this is the freebie. I am grateful for this. I was not expecting these 2 sticker sheets. A special gift for Manny. See, everybody knows who Manny is. This is crazy. Manny getting gifts, y'all. Well, anyways, I need to save this so I can do like a little photo and thank her for real, for real. I need to have Manny in the photo with the thanks, right? He got to say thank you for his own stuff. Okay, last thing I'm going to show y'all before I go, because that'll be an hour. I think I did good tonight. Don't you think I did good? So, I ordered something on a whim. Y'all know I'm planning a trip to Japan, a retreat in Japan. And I just want to clarify, because I get this question a lot. Some people will message me and say, I want to go with you, but I don't know how to draw. Well, drawing is not a requirement. Just so y'all know. Part of the retreat is having an opportunity to draw landscapes that you would not otherwise have in America. And so we're going to have like 2 or 3 opportunities for that. And the rest is going to be exploring Japan. Like, I really want everybody to really enjoy the trip. And so it's not just for urban sketching, but it will be an opportunity offered. So anyways, inspired by the idea of the trip, I got this after seeing it, y'all. I don't know what happened. I saw it. It came up in an ad. Might be because I'm always looking at Japan stuff. So all things Japanese and Japan always comes up in my algorithms in my feed. But on this particular day, something from Tombow came up, and I don't often order from Tombow because I got all those markers, y'all. I don't need nothing else from Tombow. But when I saw this, anything that got Japan in it, I will look at a little more closely. And so they had a VIP club product that featured Tokyo. And not just Tokyo, but urban sketching. So there's an artist who did some sketching with Tombow markers, and then they turned that into a urban sketching kit. So that's what I have that I'm gonna share with you right now. It also inspired me because I was like, I am putting stuff together for the people going on my retreat. This might be what I need to do. I don't want to buy them this kit, but it gives me an idea of things I can include in a kit for them. So first, this is the cherry blossom themed dual brush pens from Tombow. So if you're not familiar with their pens, dual brush means there's a brush tip on one end and a thinner tip on the other side. Let me see if I can get this open real quick. I think everybody that's here knows Tombow. I don't think I can't see everybody in that number, but just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you one of these. And so here is these are basically markers, y'all. They are water-based. They have numbers to indicate which one. If you wanted to replace just one marker, you could buy it based on the number. But on one end, there is a brush tip, which you can use for brush lettering or coloring. And then on the opposite end is a thinner, smaller tip, which you can use for writing, or you can use it for whatever you want. But I'm just showing you the differences. This one's wider and this one's thinner. Y'all, can I tell you, it took me a couple of years to figure out that there was a pen. I just happened to be playing with it one day and it popped off. I said, oh my gosh, there's a nib right there. I didn't even think about the fact that it was called a dual brush marker. I just happened upon it, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I was so pressed to brush letter, and I used them to practice, that I didn't even pay attention to the other end until that little end popped off one day. So these colors are supposed to represent cherry blossom like seasons and the blooms themselves. And you can see here, that's an artist's art using these colors. So you even get some inspiration on what you could do with these markers. So that's the actual Tombow pens. And then you get a bag This says Tokyo in kanji, Japanese. And then this is the bag. It's like a shopping bag. Send me the numbers on those markers. Okay. And all that artwork that you just saw on the cover of the package is also on the bag. So you have Tokyo Tower. We're actually going here. This is one of the places I want to urban sketch with my retreaters. And then this is a famous dog statue. We'll talk about it later. It's Cherry Blossom, Mount Fuji, sushi, and which castle is that? I want to say it's Osaka Castle, but I'm not 100% sure. And then it's the same on the other side. And the inside is just, that's the inside. So let me see how wide it is. Not super wide, but you got some, it's a little bit big. This is more like a shopping bag, or maybe even just a bag to carry this stuff in. I wouldn't put anything super heavy in here, if you know what I mean. And then this is the part that really intrigued me. It's like a whole kit in here. Everything you see here is on the inside. I have not opened this part yet, but I will. I want to show y'all the back first. So let's see how they close this off. Okay, here we go. This might be easy to open. I like this tin. I can use this tin for some things. Y'all know we be buying stuff just for the little stuff it comes in. But also, it look at this, y'all. Look at this artwork. I love it. Okay, so it said, oh, I didn't even see that. It says Japanese edition. Has Tombow on this side. Urban sketching set. Okay, I didn't even see that. Well, it was covered with this, in my defense. So on the inside, hold on, y'all. I gotta really open it. Okay. I'm going to use them in Japan. Well, don't buy them yet. I might be getting them for y'all. I gotta see. This looks like well, anyway, I was getting ready to tell y'all what I thought that was, but it's not necessary. Okay, so here's what comes inside. Let me see if there's something underneath here. I saw something. Oh yeah, that's it, y'all. This is it. I could pull this up. It doesn't look like it's gonna affect anything. It's just keeping the pins and stuff in place. And so you get, oh, it actually says you get Tombow dual brush pens, these 3, and then a drawing pen. Which one is that? It says black ink drawing pen. So that's this, all by Tombow. And then you get, it says Kimono Gatari Echo colored pencils. There's 2. So that's these 2. Oh, wow. They even have the name of them on here in Japanese. That's cool. Oh my goodness. And then there is a water brush medium tip. So that's this. Some of y'all probably already have this. I have so many water brush pens. And then the last thing is Monograph mechanical pencil. So that's this one. This is all Tombow brand. I love the color of that. It's a 0.5. Looks like it has an eraser. I don't want to I'm about to mess this thing up. Oh, I just figured it out. You twist it to get the eraser out. I was like, how do I get it out? Okay. So that's a pencil. So you basically have everything you need here to create this art on the cover of the box. So that's what comes in this kit. The other thing, I thought there was might have been some kind of paper in here or something because of this, but that's a picture of the actual tin box. So I guess the expectation is that you put just your supplies inside this box for use. Because I'm not keeping that foam in there. It's just taking up space. And then you can put these in there. Well, they don't fit like that, but I would take the markers out and stick them inside. And that's this urban sketching kit. So I thought that was a cool idea. I just wanted to get the idea from whatever they were sending out as an urban sketching kit for my retreat. I'm not sure that I would want to invest what I did in this per person for the retreat, but I think it would be cool for them to have this. So I don't know. I'm still thinking that through, and I'll keep y'all updated. But y'all, that's all I got, and this is 54, about to be 55 minutes long. I did good. I kept it all in an hour. But I just wanted to show y'all my progress on my planning and journaling, which I did. I showed you my sticker order from um, Danielle. Here's her name again, just in case you're looking for her on Instagram. And then also, what else did I show you? Oh, I showed you Manny's journal, which I don't know where I put it just now, but I have it. But all of that today, I'll come back and share with y'all what I got in Texas at the various stores from Talia, from Paula's store. We went to her physical store and got some stuff. I think I spent more at Paula's store than I did anywhere else. And no, it might have been equal with the little craft place. But anyways, I love y'all. Thank you for joining me tonight. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye. You coming back tonight? Wait, what you talking about, Talia? Thanks for sharing all your goodies. No problem, Esther. Let's see. I'm gonna use another day, Talia, because I gotta get it ready for work tomorrow. Remember, I wasn't talking about that on here. And people made me mad today, so I needed to do this to get a reprieve. I'm probably going to break it down into different days, just so people don't get tired looking at me on the internet. So I'll come back tomorrow maybe with something from Texas. Okay, just trying to plan my time. I will text you next time. All right, y'all, I love y'all. I'm gonna talk to you again, I'm sure, tonight, Talia. Bye.